Lion TV. What's up, y'all? With Shabaka's Black Experience in hand. Y'all know what time it is. The People's Show, the People's Network, giving you more when you lay your hands on that radio floor. Yours truly, the Black Ophanim Lion. I'll be here, Lord willing, Saturdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. and Shabaka's Black Experience in Hands, Tuesdays, 9 p.m. So contribute to the People's Show, the People's Network, so we can keep it coming to y'all. Black Powerful.
It's like to say, trying to raise awareness and elevate the people to a different level where they don't need that and don't have to have no peer pressure or none of that, because you ain't got to worry about it no more. And this DEI, that's what I wanted to talk about. DEI, when they dumped DEI, they gave these well, I'll try not to talk badly of people.
DEI, you speaking of dynamite, diversity, equality, and inclusion?
Equity. Wait a minute. Is it equity or is it equality?
No, wait a minute.
Hold on. Let me give it to you real quick.
Equity and inclusion. Yeah, that's what it is.
Hold on.
And in my
let's
opinion,
see.
That was the biggest detriment to black folks going.
Yeah. I had it.
Being self-sufficient. Is because
wait, I had it on here. The DEI. Oh, here we go. DEI stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion, a set of principles and practices aimed at creating fair and inclusive environments, particularly in the workplace. Diversity focuses on representing different human characteristics such as race, number one, gender, and age. Equity involves recognizing the difference between women. Let me start that over. Equity involves until Aquette, she can come back on. Let's see. Where were we? Equity involves recognizing that different people have different circumstances and may need different support to achieve equal outcomes. Inclusion is the practice of ensuring that everyone feels the sense of belonging and is valued for their unique contributions. Right. So, the reason I brought that up is because they like to get little loopholes. And as you know, or don't know, maybe some people don't know, that I'm trying to find it too, so I can be right on it. Oh, here it is. There's a white-only community being built in Northeast Arkansas, in the Ozarks. Who in the hell want to live up there anyway? No black folks want to live up there. But they have, it's called Return to the Land. Right. And it's called New Ravendale. and applicant, application process to live in the sticks with the hicks, but you got to be white, Yeah, it's a white only community, and I guess they can get away with it since they got away with DEI.
Yeah, you see, and they
So what do you
telling
think?
they honestly feel. You see what I'm saying?
So what do you think of New Ravendale? You think maybe they'll let us in?
Of course not, man. That's why they're building it so they don't have to let you in. You okay, but the cold part about it is, me personally, I don't give a damn. It's because they stating how they honestly feel, and they ain't got to worry about me ever coming in. And then if I pass by that place and I see one of their asses out there,
It's in the Ozarks, though, Shabaka. Who in the hell want to live in the Ozarks?
Okay, now where is the Ozarks at? Is that Oklahoma or is that the
No,
Carolinas?
Arkansas. That's Arkansas. That's up in the mountains of Arkansas. That's hoot and holler.
Oh, okay. Well, they
That's
can
like,
stay up
yeah,
there
to
until you say,
communicate with your neighbor, all you do is bang a stick on the tree. No, bang a stick on one of them old kettles they wash clothes in, and bang a stick on that, and echo off. No, let me say it in the Ozark Ravendale accent. It echo off the mountain, and the neighbor knows that it's time to eat.
oh man, yeah, that is a place, brother. I don't need to be no place near.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, because going through Florida and Georgia, man, and Alabama was enough for me, man. But there's no way in hell I want to be near some place like that.
It just
Hell,
seemed
you
like
got
that's the
places
type of
like that
place that
in
has
California.
that where you don't want to break down, your truck break down. So
Exactly.
see, your truck broke down there, huh, boy?
Yeah, all that. And then keep in mind, man, you got parts of California like that. I'm dead serious.
Except Californians, they'll get what's a good word, a nice word for it, mollywopped. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. They catch you out there by yourself, brother, and you broke down, man, in the middle of the night. Hey, man, they
I mean, Arkansas, come on now. They got trees and stuff to hide behind. California, I've been caught up with one of them jokers down on the light rail and said, "What was that you said down the street?"
Okay, now when you say the light rail, what are you talking about? The light rail, Los Angeles, San Diego, San Jose. I'm talking about,
I'm saying,
man.
like, if you catching say from San Diego into San Francisco, something like that.
Okay, the only way that you can make that trip, to the best of my knowledge, man, you would have to get to Los Angeles, and I think they got
San Jose. They got that. What do you call it? That decker train, upper lower.
Wait a minute. That's the Coast Starlight. Wait a minute. Yeah, because they got a train, man, that leaves Union Station, Los Angeles, that does go up there into the north. And
Oh, really? I ain't know it went that far. Shoot, if I'd known that, I probably would have jumped on that joint, fell asleep, and woke up in L.A.
Yeah, and then what it would do, will probably will take you near to one of the BART stations that they have right there, because I think
Oh, now I remember. That was coming down from Oakland. Coming from Panther Town, because I used to live in Panther Town, and coming down from Panther Town into San Diego. Right. And then from San Diego, I'm looking down at the skyline of San Francisco. I'm like, and then I see the train getting ready to go down there. I said, but that wasn't my mission for the day, so I ain't jump on it. But if I had time, I would have jumped on that joint.
Now, the city you see from Oakland, man, on that.
Not from Oakland. I made my way to San Diego. Well, what's the one that's no, not San Diego. Looking right down over top of San Francisco.
Okay, that would be San Jose.
Yeah, San Jose. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, San Jose, because I think the BART train, man, I think they did finally extend it to San Jose. But the thing is, you got to understand, they first started that thing in 1972. And
Oh,
it used
tell
to
the
go
people what
from
you're talking about so they'll know. BART,
Oh, I'm
what's
talking about
BART?
the Bay Area Rapid Transit. I remember when it first opened up over 50 years ago, back in 1972.
And
And
guess
it
who
used
used to work there, Shabaka?
to do that.
Because I know you be moving fast, boy. Let me catch you while you on that subject. My pop.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
He was city bus driver in San Francisco. And when
Oh, okay.
BART opened up, right?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't even want to think. Don't say how long ago it is. No, man. Because I was down there with my pop when they opened up BART.
Yeah.
We
And
were in Panther Town. Uh-huh.
okay. And then the thing is, you
I
have to
was a
understand.
baby at the time. You
Okay.
know, 50 years ago, we were
Yeah.
babies then.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Absolutely.
we were both
And
about 5 months old, one week, Shabaka. Ha ha!
okay. I was. Let me see. They opened
Don't
up
think
BART.
about it.
Yeah,
Huh?
they opened up BART 1972, and it only went from Fremont to the MacArthur BART station. Now, the
Okay.
whole world is familiar with the MacArthur BART station, is because that's where little Mia was murdered by that white supremacist who had slashed her throat at the MacArthur BART station as she was helping a woman get her baby and stroller off of the train onto the platform because you got that gap, which is
Well, I
about,
wouldn't have known too much about that because we were in the shy at the time.
yeah.
So, I was just
Oh
came
yeah, I did
down
a
there.
live feed from it,
I
man. I
just
did a
came down
live.
there just to see the bullet holes in the wall from Sin Q kidnapping Patty Hearst. Ah!
Yeah, yeah. That deal was up there at UC Berkeley. Yeah, they kidnapped her from UC Berkeley from the
That was
dormitory.
Sin Q.
Yeah,
Kidnapped the billionaire princess
uh-huh.
from the Hearst
Yeah,
Randolph. What do you call
yeah,
it? The papers.
yep. Who was the owner of the San Francisco Examiner and the one time of the San Francisco Chronicle, and he is the grandson of a dude by the name of William Randolph Hearst, who built the castle at Sam Simeon, and a dude by
Billionaires.
yeah. And a dude by the name of Orson Welles made a movie called Citizen Kane, and that's what it was about. They made that movie way back in 1940.
Mm-hmm.
Say,
Wow. Orson
yeah,
Welles.
yeah, Orson Welles. Now, keep in mind, from what I understand, Orson Welles used to smoke weed, right? And
Yeah.
in 1939, he was hosting a radio show on the radio called The War of the Worlds, and had people believing, man, that the Earth was invaded by Martians.
I remember. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
look,
War of the Worlds.
yeah. And you know who did it after him? Made the world think that we was being some stuff was really going down.
Who that?
I thought I was like, oh, shuck, it's on now. I was like, let's get the helmets out. Let's get the bulletproof vest out. Let's get all the weapons ready.
Right.
When Parliament Funkadelic did Chocolate City.
Oh
And look,
yeah.
I was like, and this is just for sound effects because I got me a black and mild. Hold on.
No,
I did
I
one of
ain't
these
mad
numbers.
at
Hey,
you. I
look, I
got
did
some
like
more
this
too
here,
I'm
right?
gonna light up in a minute.
Mm. I
Yeah,
lit
I
up
ain't
my
mad
black
at
and
that
mild,
too.
and I turn on the radio and say, "We interrupt this broadcast." Dun dun dun. Dun. And before they went into the dun 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 to bring you this special announcement,
Yeah.
say the White House has been taken over. Da, da, da. I was like, man, I was believing that shit. I was like, oh shit, it's on.
Well, when that record was out, that's when your boy Tricky Dick, old Richard Nixon, was up there trying to tell the world that he wasn't a damn crook, and to find out that more and more evidence that they unveiled found out that he was a crook. But keep in mind, Richard Nixon makes the current president, man, 47, I think he is. Number
Uh huh.
47. He
Wait a
makes
minute,
that
no.
dude.
You're thinking about Trump. Trump's 47.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But see, but the thing is, Trump makes Richard Nixon look like, how should I say, a Boy Scout. You know what I mean?
I don't know. They all pretty much the same, They
Yeah, but
all
the thing is
plantation
about
owners.
Tricky. But the
They
thing is about
all
Tricky.
the sons of plantation owners and all the cousins of plantation owners, including Barack Obama. He just happened to
Okay,
be a cousin. He one of them cousins.
okay,
Yeah.
but keep in mind though that Barack Obama would not have been considered a cousin during slavery. He would have been their property.
What was that you put in the comments there, brother Joe? If you want to come and read it, it's on DEI. You know, it's like I'm looking on my phone and it's squinting. That's another thing I don't like about damn StreamYard. Can I vent on StreamYard while you looking?
Man, be careful with StreamYard, man. Okay, now, brother Black Joe says studies show that white women have disproportionately benefited from diversity, equity, inclusion. He's right. Programs, especially in terms of career advancement and leadership positions, while DEI initiatives were designed to help a wide range of unrepresented groups. White women have often been the primary beneficiaries of past affirmative action policies and continue to be a large group benefiting from current corporate efforts. Other groups that have benefited include Latinos, Asians, individuals with disabilities, and veterans, though other analyses indicate that Black people have benefited the least. He's right about that, including Black people with disabilities, including Black people who were veterans. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Black Joe says that he's right about the Boule played Negroes. See, that was that's the Boule's purpose, is to play you, because what the Boule is doing is that they're enforcing an alternative agenda that is not to the benefit of Black people. Understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's like somebody, brother, pissing on your head telling you it's rain. That's like somebody defecating on you telling you it's snow. That's how bad it is, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, and then they get these hand-picked Negroes who sit up there telling you that everything is going to be all right and this is what we need to do. And then the forces outside of the Black community will sit up there and prop these individuals up. Well, these here are your Black leaders, like your Roly-Poly Martins, like your Jesse Jacksons and all that. See, it goes back, like Joe says, it goes all the way back to W.E.B. Du Bois. And he was around, what's that, 1920, 1930, something like that, where he wrote a book called The Souls of Black Folk. And then, and correct me if I'm wrong, Black Joe, didn't he go to Ghana, W.E.B. Du Bois?
I don't know if he's coming.
Okay, I'm waiting for Joe to respond right here because I think he did. And then
W.B.D. Du Bois, he went to Ghana.
Yeah. Okay, Joe says he doesn't know. I don't know, but I think he did, let's say traveled abroad. Probably went to the continent. And speaking of what's going on the continent, is that Trump is saying that he's going to invade Nigeria.
Oh yeah, that's what one of the subjects, one of the clips I got. He say he gonna go in guns a blazing. You know, yeah.
Okay. Trump could be making a big mistake on that, man.
And also, the hype. In other words, they always got to have an excuse, right? The hype that they really doing is saying that they could see from outer space now. From outer space, that sounds far-fetched as hell. That
I believe it. I believe it.
No, man. They said from outer space they could tell that it was Muslim killing Christians. How in the hell can you tell who's getting killed from outer space? All you know is they got a war zone, and that's what the hell they've been doing for the last 20 years. You didn't have to see it from space. They've been telling you. And it ain't just Christians, because the they are denying it, and they're getting help from from somebody else. Y'all can help me out with that. Maybe Joe know, but they just got some serious help, man. These soldiers look like black soldiers. They look like Ibrahim soldiers. And look at the
They
colors they got
probably
on their
are.
arm. The colors they wearing is red, gold, and green. That's Africa. That's motherland. Red, black, and
Okay,
green.
I think them is some of Ibrahim's boys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So they ain't
okay.
gonna let them just keep on shooting these people without finding out first. That's like, man. So let's just use. I'm just gonna say DC. No, forget that. Let's just say any city in the inner city, most inner cities, you might have crime, right? You might even
Right,
have a known drug area, right? But just
right,
because I'm happen to be uh trying to avoid the highway, the highway all messed up, right? I jump off the highway in the hood, don't know where I'm at. I'm using the GPS, I'm going through, and next thing, oh damn, wait a minute, hold on. I need this for this. I'm driving through the hood, right? Can y'all hear me?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm driving through the hood and I'm hearing all kinds of stuff going on, yeah, and then the next thing you know, a missile hits me.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
So
Like,
that's what they doing over there, you
okay,
know.
that's what they see. That's called getting caught up. That's what I define getting caught
Yeah,
up.
but just because you're a fisherman in the water testing out your new speedboat, right? You rich, you can afford a speedboat, and say, why
Right,
would I go out on the damn ocean without 3 engines? And he's talking about how many speedboats got 3 engines. The kind that got money and they out there on the ocean, they trying to get back.
right. And
No,
one
I only
thing
say
you have
that
to
because
understand.
who knows? Some of them could be exactly what they thought, but still, that's not a death sentence. That's a damn
Right.
jail sentence. That's a prison sentence. That's not a death sentence.
And
You know?
keep in mind that rich folk do not concern themselves with poor folk. Okay, Joe says here, history repeats. Marcus Garvey and donations and back to Africa. Umar Johnson donations in the school respectfully. The results of willful ignorance. Now, this is what Joe was saying. Okay, so, Joe, please be more specific on of willful ignorance. Okay, so while he's doing that, the thing is is that these Eurocentric nations, the U.S. included, right, still want Africa to still be in a colonized state or a neo-colonized state. And based on my research, I may be wrong, okay. Joe says here, great speakers blind the uneducated. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And this is another reason why we created the hashtag resurrection of the mental dead and the undereducated. Now, looking at Traore, he's
Oh, I
only
think he's speaking of, and correct me if I'm wrong, the educated that speak uneducated. Like, hate to get off subject. I'm not gonna get off subject, but I'm saying, like, just for an example, when I used to hear, damn, what's his name? He getting so far away from things. It's like, man, I think Cat Williams messed him up. The what's he said? The guy that looked like Mr. Potato Head with a toupee. Cat Williams said it, not me. But,
I don't know who that trick is, man.
yeah, no, he had the morning show and everything. He had the
Okay,
thing
well,
where the show anyway.
he had
Damn.
the morning show.
The radio, Steve Harvey. Yeah,
Oh
Steve
yeah,
Harvey. Now,
yeah,
I would
yeah,
say
yeah.
with education like that, you can talk a little bit better. And then also behind him, who did it also, from what I heard, and see, I'm doing it because I'm really from the hood. They was doing it because they educated and they trying to talk the way their handlers tell them to, I think. But anyway, Clarence, not Clarence Thomas. Damn, what's his name? The one that's married to the white woman. He's in there now. He talked kind of mumble mouth. What's his name?
Let me see. Clarence Thomas, he's married to a white woman.
No, I'm talking about he's one of the Supreme Court justice right now. What's his
Yeah,
name?
Clarence Thomas.
Is that him? Okay, all
Yes,
right.
sir. He's the
But
only
he
black
talked real mumble
justice.
mouth. Ain't he? No, the one that's son-in-law with damn. Because they marched down on his house too. As a matter of fact, that was the Speaker of the House.
Mike Johnson.
No, the old Speaker of the House that just left out of there.
It
But
wasn't Hakeem
either
Jeffries, was
way,
it?
either way, I names are a little bit beyond me right now for whatever reason. But I can remember the seasons and what
Mhm.
what they was doing. So uh.
Like Joe was
Oh,
saying
but
here.
anyway, I was saying they talk so mumble mouth. Clarence Thomas said, "No, I think do Clarence Thomas talk mumble mouth?"
Yeah, he does, man. He's a good soft-spoken dude, man. You know what I'm saying?
When I
And
say mumble mouth, I'm talking about like this. Hold on. Let me give you an example. Like this.
You leave. This him. What you take with you. Y'all black ass and all them motherfuckers at the big house to talk about for the last few hours. Seem like white folk ain't never had a bright idea in their life. It's coming up with all kinds of ways to kill your ass. Now, mind you, most of them ideas had to do with fucking with you.
and requiring states to report student performance by subgroups to
Wait a minute,
ensure
brother. I
all
couldn't hear
students.
you. Wait a minute. When you see a video playing, please don't try to talk because you can't be heard.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. I mean, that's like here, let me play that again. I don't even think you paying attention. That's a promo for Shabaka's Black Experience. Check it out. Check it out. Here we go. And we can say live and living black power coming to y'all from the Black Lightning Studios. We got 607 Unk pop through. Shabaka's Black Experience on hand, on deck. And we got the Ghost Rider himself. The Ghost Rider. Well, I shouldn't even say that. Let's keep it like a Ronin. We got a Ronin in the background, and you know who you are. All right. And any more comments in there?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Joe was up here speaking of mandating annual standardized testing in reading and math and require states to report student performance by subgroups to ensure all students achieve proficiency by 2014. Now, I remember in elementary school, shit, man, and this is like 1969,
Mhm.
1970, yeah, where they was giving us these standardized tests. You know what
Stay
I'm
closer to the mic, brother. I thought it was my volume. It's you.
Okay. What about now?
All you gotta do is stay close to the mic.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I'm using this peanut whistle headset, man. This is his last mission because I'm gonna go upgrade
Oh,
to
it's all
black.
good.
Yeah, but anyway, I remember, man, taking those tests in elementary
Sorry.
school, and saying that if you're proficient in math and stuff like that, and generally the test will take all day long. And what will happen is you come to school, the teacher tell you you're gonna be taking this test, then you do like the reading part, then you go to recess, then you come back and then you do the math part, then you go to lunch, then you come by, man, doing the stuff like with history and civics, which was pretty much telling you how the kangaroo courts work, telling you about how the hypocrisy of the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch work. So they introducing you, man, to the kangaroo courts, stuff like that. And I'm calling it what it is, kangaroo courts. I'm calling it what it
I
is.
send an invitation to everybody. I send to Paris too if he want to come through. Anybody that want to come through is all open tonight, y'all. But I
Okay.
want to get that out the way. Me and 607, we had planned that. We was gonna do
Oh,
it
yeah.
earlier, right? And
It's a
then I do
pleasure.
this afterwards. But things got caught up, and we got caught up together, and that's always a good thing.
Oh, yeah. Now, going right here, just changing the subject briefly. This Epstein stuff with the orange dude there on the right side, this could start to unravel, man, and be very, very bad for the orange dude. Okay? Because as this stuff is
An email.
unraveling,
That
man,
doesn't mean he did anything wrong. Maybe the email was about how Trump never comes to his sex parties.
Hold on, y'all. I don't know how that got in there, but I had something better. Here we go. Oh, wait.
okay, and all these individuals as you're getting it lined up. Okay, all these individuals.
Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Hold on. Oh, no, go ahead. No, that's just me popping in. That's just me.
Okay, it says it's you and two others in the studio. Who's the third person? We got 4 people in the studio chat.
Sir,
Okay, good.
remember earlier I was telling you don't have to announce it. I know who's in there. This
Oh,
means
okay. All right.
Now,
Okay.
let me get back to things. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Oh, shit. Oops. Damn. Okay.
But anyway, okay, let me finish.
Hold on. Let's play this. Let's play this clip.
Okay.
Here we go.
So if people are interested, they align with our values, they're welcome to join. We tracked down Eric Orwell. He's the president of Return to the Land, which is now home to about 36 people. And it's not all about are you white or not. It's also, do you share traditional European values? And also, if you want to live here with us, do you get along with us?
Let's start from the beginning.
European value.
Now to a story in the Ozarks that's been making headlines nationwide. There's a relatively new whites-only community in northeast Arkansas.
So take a look. It's a 160-acre property near the town of Ravenden. It's a private membership association called Return to the Land. There are families that are living there now, more homes going up.
There are Black people who want Black communities, Jewish people who want Jewish communities, and there are white people who want white communities. In the past, that's how this country was. So we're trying to preserve that.
So tonight we're hearing from the co-founder of Return to the Land and from a longtime Arkansas civil rights attorney about this controversial new community.
So if people are interested, they align with our values, they're welcome to join.
We tracked down Eric Orwell. He's the president of Return to the Land, which is now home to about 36 people.
And it's not all about are you white or not. It's also, do you share traditional European values? And also, if you want to live here with us, do you get along with us?
You have to get accepted to live here. There's an application process, including a questionnaire and an interview with the Board of Trustees. How would you defend what you do?
We're not trying to oppress any other group. In fact, we would want to help other groups also have their own spaces if that's what they want.
Do you understand why some people, though, might see what you're doing as racism?
Sure, of course. But I also don't know exactly what racism is. The concept has shifted over the years. If racism is hating other groups of people, I would say we're not racist. If racism is valuing your racial heritage and wanting to perpetuate it, well, then by that definition, yeah, we're racist.
Butch Dale lives in nearby Ravenden. He's a city council member and the fire chief. He says he's not bothered by it.
We live in a free country. I think they have a right to support their views the way they want to. Of course, we all have our different views.
Arkansas civil rights attorney Austin Porter Jr. says what they're doing is against the law.
It violates the 14th Amendment Equal Protection Clause. It violates 42 U.S.C. Section 1982 of the Civil Rights Act, because those laws say that anybody enjoy the same rights to own, sell, or possess land as enjoyed by white citizens.
Orwell and the Return to the Land official website both say the community is a private club, therefore exempt from Title II of the Civil Rights Act on public accommodations. That would have to be tested in court.
In order for there to be a case, a lawsuit, there has to be some kind of what's called a case of controversy. Someone tried to obtain ownership, or someone tried to live in that particular area, they were denied, and at that point, then a lawsuit can be brought.
Is there something that you have against people of other ethnicities?
No, we are for European heritage. That's our history. That's where we come from. We want to perpetuate that. I think that's very natural. I think all life.
I gotta put it in my application right away. So when they turn me down, we gonna sue this shit the shoes off.
Or is it because you think your ancestry is better than another?
Well, it's obviously I have a preference for it, but I wouldn't say that it's superior to others in all respects. I think in general, societies get along better when people are more similar. The more dissimilar
three
society, the harder it is to
mansion in Miami
Beach, you can't understand each other.
Three quarter horses that won the Kentucky Derby. Where do I sign? They say, "Oh,
so
sorry."
Multiracial, multicultural societies end up being lower trust, and people become less social.
You got to echo on
America.
Like,
it's a melting pot, right? It's kind of built on the fact that people of different religious backgrounds and races and ethnicities have come together and existed.
That's not what it was built on. It was built by white Europeans for white Europeans.
So Arkansas Attorney General Tim Griffin's office would not comment, confirming only that they are investigating if any laws are being broken.
Meanwhile, Arkansas Governor Sarah Sanders released this.
So what do y'all think of that? A whites only community. Can you hear me?
yes, sir. Only thing I can say about that, Lightning.
Yeah, but here's the Clinton now. We should go ahead and put in our applications now, because when they turn you down, we get to sue the shit out of them.
Okay, but it all depends. You see, that they would apply if it's supposed to be a so-called public institution. Okay.
Yeah, but they said if somebody try to apply and they turn them down, then they can try to sue them.
Okay. All right. Okay. See, that's a tricky one right there. You're saying.
Oh man, look, it say like I know this Arab. He's a broker, right? He be all for it. Say me, you, the Arab broker, we all get together. There's no way in hell anybody on the planet could possibly turn him down by himself. You know, like when you buy a house, the last person you get to is the broker. He's the one that loans you the money for the house, right? He helped me get my first house, right?
Is the one who gets you the people, generally a bank or financial institution.
But see, his brother was a lender. So
okay. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
He was a broker, his brother's a lender.
Right.
And they basically whatever they want, they can get. So when they get turned down, the lawsuit was ready to go before we even applied. We got a black lawyer to do it too, you know.
And
I'll take that back. Whoever used to win in the cases the most, that's who I want.
Right.
I don't care who did. It could be the Einsteins, or it could be the Johnny Cochran firm. I don't care. That don't make me no difference. Whoever gonna get that check, tell them, hey, cut the check. We good.
Okay, now Joe got something here in the chat room, Dynamite.
So what I did? Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you fast on it than me. I'm glad. That's why I'm glad you're in here. Because man, I can't be reading stuff because it's too small. That's why I'm gonna complain about StreamYard, but you told me leave them alone because they might shut us down. So go ahead.
Okay, so therefore, Joe got this here from the Daily Mail from the United Kingdom. Texas, Loving County, Malcolm Tanner, free homes. Okay, let's see what this is about. Clicking a link right here. Daily Mail. Okay. Man sued over housing scheme. Texas declares war on plan to see. Texas declares war on plan to seize one of America's richest counties and turn it into a melanated community. The great state Texas.
Oh,
Governor
yeah,
Bud
yeah. So they want to make it a black
and
community.
old
So
Ted Cruz.
they're
They're
gonna give
staying.
us a hard time about making a black community, but tell them it's
Okay.
okay to make a white community. And
Now
that's
dig
something.
this here. Now this is interesting. Texas, the great state of Texas, with Governor Bud is suing a man state officials claim is trying to quote unquote overthrow the local government of an oil-rich county by offering black people free houses to move there and vote how he wants. Okay, all righty. So he's playing some checkers here. So
Oh,
he
ain't
get
that
these
something? So
Negroes
he
there. And
offering free houses to black folks? Where is that? I need to get down there quick.
okay, this is in Great State, Texas. Okay, and
Okay, I
then,
got folks down there.
okay, and then you got to vote how this dude wants.
Shit, he gonna
Carpet.
give me a free house? You damn right, I'm voting for him.
Okay, but hold
He
it.
ain't gotta ask. He ain't gotta
Okay,
ask. They said, who you
they
gonna vote
call
for?
him
I said, who
dude.
gave me that house? They said it was Governor who? What's his name?
Okay, that's down there with Governor Bud.
Governor who?
Bud.
Oh, well, in that
Roland.
case, you gotta go straight to his office. Say, look here, Governor, where do I sign? I'm voting for you. Now, where my house? Give me the keys.
Okay, hold on. Now,
Immediately.
this article is saying is that carpetbagger Malcolm Tanner bought 2 5-acre plots of land in Loving County on the
Loving
Texas.
County. I love the name. Loving
Okay,
County.
on the Texas-New Mexico border, according to the state's lawsuit. The Indiana man who claims to be running for president in 2028 has offered land to up to 1,000 melanated people for free.
Damn,
It's
how
a
many people
movement.
got it already?
I don't know. Only thing
Good
I know,
Lord,
man,
we need to hurry up and get down there. He gonna give it to us for free? Wait a minute, hold on. The land. He didn't say nothing about homes. He said land.
But what about the housing, the plumbing? You see what
No,
I'm saying?
he didn't say nothing about homes. He said the land. Read that again. Well, it got see, got me. They tricky on how they write stuff. Did he say homes or did he say land?
No, it's land.
Aha.
So it's raw land. Okay, it's a movement going on called the Melanated People of Power. Tanner says in one Instagram reel. It
We can
don't
grow our own
matter.
food though. That's for sure. We can build houses.
It says here, it don't matter where you are on the world. It could be Africa, Asia, as long as you melanated. That's the only thing that matters. It's for us. It's for us. Do not miss out on your opportunity to be a homeowner, to have a deed through social media. Now, see, here's another thing you got to look at with this crap. See, social media is $1 trillion business.
Yeah.
Through social media posts, Tanner explains that he will take over Loving County, which he calls Tanner County. And the state's lawsuit, the Attorney General of the great state of Texas, Ken Paxton, claims he will get his melanated residents to vote as he wants, easily outvoting the 64 citizens recorded by the last U.S. Census, but with a total taxable value of over $18 billion in 2024, thanks to petroleum. Well, of course, what you know is we make gasoline out of. Already dozens of people have taken him up on his offer to move and collect $5,000 a month. The state claimed in the lawsuit, ain't no way in hell, man, I'm moving to Texas. Ain't no way.
I don't mind moving to Texas now. Yeah, I got people down there. We got lots of folks in Texas. Is cool. I don't mind. It depends on where in Texas. But first we got to acquire our property down there in what's the name of that? Ravendale. Yeah, we gotta get property in Ravendale first, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna rent all our homes to black folks. Right. So we're gonna get a whole bunch of houses in Ravendale because I'm working with a realtor, right? Yeah, man, I'm working with a broker. His brother's the lender. I'm like, how many houses can we get? See, what they do, now this is not really a scheme. This is just some smart stuff to do.
Hold on.
Get a whole bunch of, see, you got to get people with any kind of income at all together and acquire property. and they ain't even gotta have no real good income, nothing like that. It's just as long as there's a whole bunch of people, there's a whole bunch of incomes. It's like that's how you see people. Man, I'm gonna be for real. I've seen this family of immigrants, right? And I could swear, I mean, it's like, come on, man. Some of them like doing DoorDash, some of them delivering pizzas. Somebody, they going to
Man,
the.
you could have DoorDash, man. I did that
I ain't
bull.
saying nothing wrong with that because I know people that do that. I'm just saying them was the ones waiting at the 7-Eleven in the morning to jump on a truck to see if they could get some work. And they living in these big houses. And you'd be like, man, how'd they get that house? Because it's like 12 of them. They all got a little bit of income. And there's no way they can get turned down. So what I'm saying, we ain't going to go like that. We going to go like this.
Yeah, they
We're gonna get short. Well, let me finish now. Five would do it. 10 would really do it. But I need 10 contributors to get with us, get with Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced and Black Ophanim Lion TV, so we can get 10 contributors to put. Man, it's so easy. All you got to do is get a loan from their bank for $10,000, right? 10,000 times 5. Somebody do the math. I don't want to do that.
That's $50,000.
50 grand. There you go. We be like, man, we want all this property right here. We have some builders come in and build a whole row of houses. You know what I'm saying? And we can make a black community if we feel like it, because that way we protect each other. We protect our land, protect our people, and then we need to have patrols, neighborhood patrols.
We'll set up our own municipality and then set up our patrols. You understand?
Right.
Okay, because that way we'll have our own police force. Now listen to this.
I like that.
Now listen to this. Now here's the twist right here, what I'm about to show you. Despite there being no homes or utilities on the land, Tanner has induced dozens of people, including many women and children, to move on to and inhabit the land without any provision for the proper disposal and treatment of sewage. See, this is a damn death trap.
Yeah.
Okay,
who wants to move out there?
Announcing in the law. So these individuals are forced to live in RVs or other makeshift shelters.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner can respond to several
makeshift shelters.
To contact him via phone and social media. See, so already dude is running for cover right here is because when they brought that up, you see, you know what I mean? You gonna
and what part of Texas is it? One of them? Is it one of them parts of Texas? Because there's some parts of Texas that you're not supposed to be in. I forget. We was talking about it a couple of weeks ago.
Well, man, you got parts of Nevada and California they don't want no people in.
No, I'm saying some straight up no black folks in that town, Texas.
I'm gonna say it again. You got parts of Nevada and California like that, sir. Okay.
Oh yeah, like Sparks probably. I would think because ain't nothing in Sparks.
Sparks in Nevada.
Yeah, ain't nothing in Sparks. So who wants to live
there by Reno? Yeah.
It was like one person lives in Sparks. That's the little old lady that owns that little bar. It ain't a casino; it's a little bar. But they got some old-fashioned slot machines. Cause I was up in. Matter of fact, you brought back a memory. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me do this. I said Memoirs of a Black Panther. I was I was going from Reno and going back to San Francisco.
Okay, that's Interstate 80.
And Sparks, it must be in between because we went to Sparks and stopped.
No, Sparks is right outside of Reno.
Right. So we went to Sparks after Reno. And in Reno, they got all these new slot machines and stuff, right?
Right. And over there on Virginia Street.
Well, I was at Haraz and a few other ones, but anyway.
Yeah, they're on Virginia Street. Virginia Street. Yeah, Virginia Street.
I don't want to forget what the story, not the street.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. It's all good. So I was going in the casino and I wasn't really well, I ain't like the slot machines because they were all new, and you put the thing in there and push a button. Nah, I don't want to do that. So I stayed there on the crap tables and and started making some money for real. I started breaking them because I remember this the dude in the cowboy hat said, "We all leaving here new Cadillacs today, baby." And I was like, well, however he betting, I want to bet the same way he betting, but I'm betting little money, he betting big money. He's steadily shoveling money back. I'm like, shit, whatever he doing, I want to do the same thing, right? He's like, because I never known they bet your bar and stuff like that. They say, okay, in other words, I bet he roll an 8 before he hit his point or crap out, right? I'm like, well, shit, I bet I hit an 8 too.
yeah. I ain't too familiar
and I was
with
rolling back money. Hey, check it out. Now, I want to get the sparks now. I was rolling back money, right? I mean, chips. I'm rolling back chips, right? Yeah. Oh man, I love them. The way they pay you with those silver dollars too. Pay you with the big silver dollar. Love them big silver dollars. And then they give them great big jumbo dice, the big red dice, the clear ones. And I was like, I'll take them back to the hood, have plenty of dice games, But
they'll give you a set of the dice.
No, I had a pair, it got the casino name on it, It ain't like I slipped them in my pocket. I don't want to get locked up just on a humble. Especially after I made all that money. Hey, look, they be like, shit, you done made all that money. Take the dice with you. We don't want them no more. There's some unlucky dice. Take that mother jumpers with you. But we leave me and my pop, right? We run a brand new Thunderbird. That joint looked like a Lincoln Town car without the Continental kit on the back. But look just like a Lincoln in the front, bad enough mother jumper had the back then in them days, people didn't have stuff like this. It was spoke wheel, what do you call it? Not wheel covers, but when the whole wheel, you gotta take the whole wheel off to get it. You know what I mean? What do you call them? Hubs. Ain't they called hubs? Man, spoke daggone hubs look like bicycle spokes. And then the sunroof, that joint was gold, right? Like gold metallic. Whereas if you're looking in, you can't look in because it's like a mirror, but it's gold, you know what I mean? Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, that shit was sweet. Well, anyway, we're driving through the desert because it's nighttime. Say, okay, we gotta drive through the desert at nighttime. We stop through Sparks, right? And then I look up and I said, aha, what I've been looking for. Real slot machines. Ain't no push button on these joints. This is a damn yank the hammer down. Yank the hammer down. So I'm over there taking these silver, and it take the silver dollars too, And I'm taking them silver dollar, I dump it in there, and I yank it down, and I lose. And I take another silver dollar, yank it down, and I lose. And this old lady, the one that was behind the bar, and she said, "Come here, honey, let me show you how to do this." And my pop was sitting there laughing, and he's like, "You better watch. She knows some good stuff now." So, and he was like, "Show him, baby." So she was the owner of the bar, right? She said, "Here's what you gotta do." She said, "Drop that coin in," right? I dropped the coin in. She said, "Bring it down a quarter." A quarter, not all the way. Don't make it click now. Bring it down a quarter. And then left it back up, right? And said, "Bring it down, make it click." He said, "Now lift it back up." He said, "Yank that joint." I was like, "Damn!" All that shit was like clink, 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 clink. I was like, "Oh shit!" She done showed me something, boy. I'm telling you now. And I was like, "Wait a minute, that must have been luck. Let me try this again." I tell you what. She was like, "Well, look, you can't be emptying my slot machine now that I done showed you how. You need to go on down the road to one of them other places." Like, I think don't the grocery stores down there have slot machines?
Yes, sir, they do.
Man, I was like, there's slot machines everywhere down this joint. But not the old ones. Not them old ones, though.
One time in them.
Hey, them old ones, that's the joint, boy. You find you an old one, you good.
Yeah. No, but a lot of people say that
Remember
they have
what
more
Uncle
luck.
Lightning told y'all is yank it down a quarter, put it back up, come back down to it, click. Almost like a safe cracker. And when it click, don't go all the way down because then you stuck. You know what I'm saying? And don't get stuck. All you gotta do is click and then raise back up and then yank that joint. You're like click, 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 click. I ain't joking,
Yeah.
man. About 2 times before she said, all right, now hold up.
Yeah.
So you gonna break me with my own trick. I'm like, well, thanks for the goddamn pocket full of silver dollars. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Matter of
anyway,
fact, she the first one that got. She was the first one that I ever seen take a silver dollar and spin that joint. And when she showed me that, I was like, oh shoot, I can do that. I've been doing that ever since I take it. Man, I got look. Y'all can hear it. Look.
Yeah.
I can make them joints spin, boy. I tell you now. So anyway, that's a memoir of a Black Panther. I had to slip that in because you never know. Say Cheese TV and all them other networks might be out there waiting on us. Hold on, who's in the black room? Oh, that's Brother Joe. All right, I'm gonna add him to the stage. He on the stage, but he's a wait a minute, hold on. How I get Joe twice? Oh, okay, he just dropped off. Okay. I was like, damn, the only person I know how to clone themselves is Sister Quit. Be careful with her. She's liable to clone herself quick. You'd be like, hold up. Didn't I just leave you? I just put you in the back room. How'd you get up here?
Yeah.
That's like letting somebody off at the bus stop, and then you look over in your passenger seat, and you're like, "How the hell did you get in here?" No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Okay, but Joe is saying here on this dude here, man, with these free homes. Joe says they stopped him. Texas is suing a man state officials claim is trying to overthrow the local government of an oil-rich county by offering black people free houses to move there and vote how he wants.
Yeah, and plus he's tricking people into moving out in the damn nowhere. You know what I mean?
And Joe is saying is the thing is white folk is doing the exact same thing. So Joe said he talked too much. That's why they stopped him. He had that and talked too much online. See there? All he had to do was get him there and run for office. He played himself. Yeah, Joe, you right on that, man.
He didn't have to make it part of the deal.
Yeah, he played himself. He shot himself in the foot with that.
Yeah. Well, I kind of understand where you come from. You'd be like, yo, man, I just gave you a house. You mean you could at least vote for me?
Yeah.
But it wasn't in the deal. Well, I'm putting it in the deal next time.
So his game was going to be, now remember, folks, I got you out here, please reciprocate, and he ain't got to say the word vote for me. That's what the word he gonna come there with, with some code talk. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is what I mean by these politicians talk out of both sides of the crack of their ass.
Wait a minute. No. Careful now. Now, check it out. We got the robot dog. Robot dog. And they sniff out bombs and stuff like that, Well, check them out. Hold on. Let me bring them on. Introducing my new dog. Hold on. Now remember, I had a comedy thing where I was talking about if dogs had hands and could carry guns. Well, guess what? This dog, he ain't got hands, but he does have a gun, and he does know how to shoot that gun. Hold on. Autonomously. He will blast your ass if you don't. You ain't got to have no alpha or nothing like that. Keep them all up. Well, hold on.
To locate and remove suspected fentanyl with absolutely no risk to a human being.
Fluffy, as his handler from AT&T calls him, weighs 117 pounds. And if he ever falls over, which is rare, he'll pop right back up. Water hazards, sub-zero weather, no problem. And you don't have to be anywhere near Fluffy to direct him.
We could give you the controller. We could have the dog here in Dallas. You can operate it remotely using the FirstNet network, and you can actually conduct that search and recovery from several states away.
Instead of calling them fluffy, they need to call them nuts and bolts.
Oh, and hold it. Hey, check that out. He say they can sick Fluffy on you from several states away.
Yeah.
He'd be like, get him, Fluffy. He'd be like, something scratching at the door. It sound like a dog scratching at the door. It'd be Fluffy. That's scratching at your door.
Now, Fluffy telling you you're under arrest.
No, Fluffy scratch at the door just to tell you that I got a 50 cal on my back and I'm about to blast a hole through that door. If you don't, and look, Fluffy got he got his handler watching the camera, and through a loudspeaker on Fluffy's head, said, "This is the police department. Come out with your hands up." In other words, Fluffy shows up at your door like this.
That's bad.
You be like, what the hell? Oh man, I'm telling you now.
Okay, now Sister Arquette is saying something in here about pray for H-Rap Brown.
Well, tell us to come on in so she can tell us about it.
Yeah, well,
I know he's getting old. He gotta be old, and we should pray for him. He's the oldest political prisoner, Black Panther in history.
Yeah.
And what's his name? The Imam Jamil. Hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on. This is what happens when Earth collides with space. Hold on. I hope the people think that's funny, because I think that's hilarious when it happens. All right. I'm Black. Y'all with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what was she saying about H-Rap Brown?
Okay, they saying I'm pulling it up. Rap Brown, known as Jamil Abdullah Al-Amin, is currently alive but facing serious health issues while serving a life sentence for murder.
Yeah.
Okay, Rap Brown.
Now, they proved that and still didn't let him go.
Yeah. And it's saying here is that he was born in 1943. He was a civil rights activist and the leader of SNCC and the Black Panther Party. Student Non-Violating Coordinating Committee, started by the one and only Stokely Carmichael, who changed his name to Kwame Ture. And he is known for his fiery rhetoric and calls for armed resistance against oppression, famously stating violence is as American as cherry pie.
Indeed.
In 2000, Brown was convicted of the murder of a
Wait a minute,
Fulton County
hold on. Say that again so the algorithms can pick it up, because we need all the people to hit the like button, the share button, if you can. And Shabaka, don't forget to put it on your page. And
I shared it.
Joe, you can put it on his page, and Sister Quest, you put on her page. And if 10 people tell 10 people to tell 10 people to tell everybody they know, but don't tell nobody I told you so. Because I was never here. I'm a figment of your imagination. Actually, some people think I'm a bot because I know show my face that much. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all seen that fly? That fly from China? It's an autonomous robot. Y'all seen that thing?
No, man, a fly.
I'm a fly. We're flies. That's what we are. We're little robotic flies. Flying our asses. We can fly right through your window. You know, we can slip right under the screen just like a regular fly.
Man, they're coming in, kill your ass, man. You know.
That's the purpose.
Yeah. So getting back to Brown here.
Yeah.
Or El-Amin. Okay, he was born in 1943, so he was 20 in 1963, meaning he was 25 in 1968. All right, so he was a member of and the Black Panther Party during the 60s. He is known for his fiery rhetoric and calls for armed resistance against oppression, famously stating, "Violence is as American as cherry pie." Legal troubles. In 2000, Mr. El-Amin was convicted of the murder of a Fulton County Sheriff's deputy during a shootout while he was being served an arrest warrant. Despite claims of another man's confession to the crime, Brown was sentenced to life without parole. His conviction has been a subject of controversy, with supporters arguing that he was wrongfully convicted due to prosecutorial misconduct. I wonder why the Supreme Court ain't on that one. All right, his current health status. As of now, H. Rat Brown is reported to be suffering from several serious health issues, including cancer, vision problems, and blood clots. He is currently incarcerated in a maximum security prison where he has faced allegations of medical neglect. His deteriorating health has raised concerns among his supporters who advocate for better medical treatment and conditions for him. In summary, H. Ray Brown is alive but is dealing with significant health challenges while serving his life sentence, and his legacy as a civil rights leader continues to be the topic of discussion and advocacy. Now, we want to pull something up here on Jesse Jackson.
Tell Sister Kava, we appreciate that input, but she should just come on air because I'm sure she can give it, drop it like it's hot as well. And for those that thought I might have been giving them smoky dopes and fake news, that we don't do that around here. That right there, what you're looking at, is going to not only bite you, but it's going to put a nanobot in your ass that's either going to kill you. And you know what? That's what the 5G does. The 5G interacts with the nanobite that this thing injects in you. And once it injects that nanobot, you're going to blow up. Or maybe it just have that artificial intelligence kind of link in and tell you what to do, you know? Yeah. But that's it right there. We're looking at the artificial intelligence, and we're looking at a little fly, man. Can you believe it? Artificial fly. That's not super fly. That's like spying on your ass fly. You know?
Now that's gonna be. Now
look at the size of that thing. Did you just see that?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Now this is gonna be
the instant replay on that one part. But he was holding it with tweezers. He holding that gun with tweezers. That be flying in your window. You will never hear it. You never see it, no hear it. That's why I don't even open my window. Look at that.
Yeah.
I don't open my window. My window is shut. You're gonna have to break the window to get in my house.
Yeah.
I know, but them joints be like, man, there's a vent right there. Damn.
Yeah.
Come in through your chimney.
I feel you, man. You know.
Come in through your chimney. You know, most houses got them little spouts. It's like a Putin spout. I don't know what to call that other than a Putin house spout, because your house actually fart and it lets off emissions like a fart, and they got a big tube that goes from the ground or from the basement somewhere, and it goes up the. You look like a chimney, but it go up, and it don't serve no other purpose other than the house Putin. I mean farting. However you want to put it. It's a, what do y'all call that? Somebody know. Somebody put it in the chat. We got any outside chat? I think I got it set for outsiders to chat too, as long as they nice. But they got to put some money in the till in order to get on the chat. No problem. Because they want to put their brand out there, and we advertising for everybody that want to advertise. Or everybody just want to put a nice comment out there. We just put it up there for free.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. And then on top of it too, I'm just scanning, the internet right now to see who's up with us. And let's see here. Oh man,
that takes too much time. Let's just keep with the subject.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
I don't even worry about who's in there. They'll
Yeah.
speak up if they want us to know they there. They'll speak up. No.
Yeah.
Oh, let me put this on there. Doing this too. Comedy challenge battle. Hopefully, I can get Charleston White, some little people. I mean, not that he little, he be little, but I'm just saying he ain't no DL Hughley, but probably can't get DL Hughley. But if I can, DL Hughley, if you're listening, don't listen to the echo. Listen to come on down to the comedy battle, and you'll probably get your behind whooped because I'm bringing my rooster. Anyway, back to now. Oh, who else was doing that? Like one of the football players, like Trump. You remember when Trump said, "There go my Negro," yeah, there go my African
Oh yeah.
American.
Yeah. Was it there? Yeah. Yeah. Who was that fool? Yeah, I remember that.
No,
Yeah.
that
They
was Trump.
go.
Trump said, "There
Yeah,
goes
I
my
remember
African
Trump. Yeah,
American."
that was the first time he was president. He was saying that.
Yeah. He might as well say, "Good, there go my nigga."
Yeah, man, because the fool was sitting up there skinning and grinning, man, looking just like Uncle Remus out of a Walt Disney movie. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. I got plenty of nothing, and
You
nothing's
know
plenty
what?
for
You
me.
know what? That's something good for the people to know too. Is don't accept gratuities from evil men. No matter
Exactly.
what it is, because they give you a piece of cherry pie that's gonna poison you,
Yeah, yeah,
or they give you a piece of cherry pie that's gonna lure you in. Oh,
yeah, for real.
it's a slick game. It's almost
No,
like
well, it's the
I tell
same
you
way.
how to avoid it. I tell you how to avoid it. This is how you avoid it. Next time you see it coming, you tell them, "Do I look like a runaway teenage girl at the bus station to you? Because
Mm-hmm.
sucker ain't no suckers up in here. You know,
Yeah,
enough sucker stuff. You know, like Dr. Collins said, enough sucker stuff."
yeah.
In my home.
Now I'm looking at
Paraphrase.
this drawing of this mechanical fly or mosquito right here.
Yeah,
This stuff is diabolical.
I'm telling you. Let me turn the volume up on that joint. Let y'all hear what's going on.
This is diabolical.
And as they fall, they spin and generate surprisingly high lift. These seeds are still just falling. But if you add miniature electric rotors to the ends of each wingtip on this robot, then it can generate enough lift to fly.
Man, look
In
at
your
this.
house, you'll never know it's there.
But this robot isn't quite insect scale. It actually weighs about 50 times more than the RoboBees in Kevin's lab. So to power something that small, you can't just use electric motors. I mean, the magnets and coils don't scale down effectively to such a small size. So to power the first RoboBees, they had wings driven by special crystals called piezoelectric crystals. By applying a voltage across the crystal, they contract slightly, but only around 0.1%, not nearly enough of a deflection to make a robot fly. So roboticists designed a chassis that mechanically amplifies the motion 30 times. If you then turn the voltage on and off 120 times per second, the RoboBee flaps its wings and flies.
That's what I am. I'm a RoboBee.
But there is a downside to piezo.
I've learned to speak English,
which is they're fragile.
from listening in on people's conversations when I fly through the window at night.
RoboBee stops working. So at MIT, they are building their RoboBees differently. They're so confident that it will survive being dropped, they're going to let me throw it off of a building.
Man, this is monstrous that what they doing out there.
Get an ass motorbike. I need one though, but I don't want to fly with it. I want to use it as a weapon. I actually would fly up to
Now
somebody.
this is AI generated crap.
Fly up to somebody and still use it as a weapon.
Yeah, for this fool to fly like that, the cameraman got to be flying with him.
Well, he was going to go for him.
Okay, Kat says she's backstage.
Hey, no, she ain't backstage.
No, that's what she said. She backstage.
I don't know. She can say what she wants to say, but she's backstage.
No, and it says here you and 3 others are in the stream with audio only.
Oh, brother, remember we talked about that earlier. Don't tell me who's there.
No.
Right now, what we doing is bringing a Quet up to the mic because she was saying something about H. Rap Brown, our longest held political prisoner. But let me bring her up to date also before we do that.
And today,
trying to tell. Wait a minute, let me tell you what happened.
Hello, so guys, madam.
Greetings, sister. Let me
No,
tell you
I'm
what's
just saying
happening.
though. You know, come on, be fair.
I
Today's
am. I wanted
mathematics
to bring
is
you up
equality.
to par first. And those
Today's mathematics is equality.
Okay, now, but this is not. I ain't hiring. No, but if I were, you'd be the first one I'd bring in. Now, I was talking about electronic flies that they're using for surveillance devices, and they're so small you would never see them. They come right in through your window, and we were showing the people the electronic flies, and I was admitting to the people that I'm actually an electronic bee, and I will sting the shit out of one of them. But anyway, welcome to the stage, my sister. What's happening with you?
So
The
anyway, we
electronic
got
flies in the
news.
background.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So there was news that came in from the brothers and sisters in the Black Panther Party out of New York, and saying that H. Rap Brown only has 3 months to live, and they won't give him any medical attention. And we already know that he had that. He has cancer, and he's not getting the proper medical attention.
Bugs, right? Do you know, man, that this is biochemical warfare, or actually this is not metallic? No, this is robotic warfare.
Yeah.
Say, so what they're doing is, if they don't dig you or what have you, see, so they're gonna send in a little bug, a little robot, to kick you off the planet.
Yeah, put that nano, because they was talking about it in one of these. They have the nanobots that they inject into you.
Yeah, right.
Like
and this stuff is diabolical.
Let me find the mosquito one. Oh shit, I like this one too. Yeah, look at that.
This is diabolical.
No. A robot ball.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, I was saying that we can't play other people's music. I can only play mine.
No.
It always has a problem attached to it, so I don't even want it to interfere with the broadcast. No pitching.
Man, look at this. Man, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
We're trying to go viral.
Look at this.
Maybe if I say the word viral, we'll go viral. Tell the algorithms to make this go viral. I tell y'all, the audience, how to make this go viral. Hit the thumbs up button 100 times. Everybody. All at once.
And share it on your pages. Like pages. Share it to Tweety Bird.
And give comments. If you don't give a comment, the algorithm saying, "Oh man, nobody interested." They just passing through.
Yeah.
We wonder if people just passing through too. I mean, hey, man, come on now, stick with us a minute, cause we be bouncing through subjects so fast, and if y'all gonna miss it.
Yeah, and now here they come with commercials up on our stuff. Coming up here with commercials. Dynamite. Okay, what happened to Dynamite? Okay, Dynamite.
Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, now I could hear you. Yeah, you had faded off for a minute.
Wait a minute, hold on. You're supposed to be able to hear me on the other device.
Okay, I'm hearing you now. And then the
Damn, the other device must have went off. Hold on.
Something must have happened, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was off the stage. That's it.
Yeah.
I took it off the stage because of commercials. No want nobody's commercials except our own. And before we play that, let's take a page out of their book.
Right.
You know, they be having some good stuff in their book sometimes. And play our own commercials. Because they started off with their commercial.
Right.
Start off with ours. Featuring my band, Earth Sky Band.
Right.
If people want to hear some Frankie Beverly, we love Frankie Beverly too. We was influenced by Frankie Beverly. Therefore, you should love our stuff too. And check this out. I got a couple of them to play. Check.
Black Ophanim Lion TV.
And all we ask, ladies and gentlemen, is if you are a guest on here or come through, gotta have etiquette. Etiquette is number one. So, this commercial too. And this is my first time messing with AI, and it's only gonna get better.
Let's see what you're working with. Yeah, the pretty kitty.
The big black cat. Oh, speaking of which, the big black cat. This busted 100 views, over 100 views on my page, but we gotta let the people on YouTube see Brother Shabaka on special assignment.
Greetings, Black family. This is Shabaka Sankori here in Oakland, California, the birthplace of the Black Panther Party. And this here is just showing you the museum that they have here. That sits here on the corner of Telegraph and Broadway here in Oakland, California. Black Panther Party Museum. And there's a picture of the cat. Yeah, thank you there, Dynamite. Yep. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are familiar with Oakland, California, or those who've been to Oakland or never have been to Oakland, what you would do is you'll find a street called Broadway, okay, that runs north and south. But you got the streets of San Pablo that break off at an angle off of Broadway. The same thing with Telegraph as well, too. And when you get off over there, and that's going to take you into West Oakland and North Oakland, and that part of town, you know, is pretty much where the Infirmary Park is. Also, too, over there at the West Oakland Library, they got a, not a memorial, but they got a certain section of the Black Panther Party history there in Oakland, California. So if you ever get a chance to get to Oakland, by all means, you know, check it out. And then from what I understand, the hours of the museum are from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I don't know why the hours are so short. Maybe, you know, they need some more funding, or maybe they planning, you know, future
expansion of ours, or it could be the outside forces, that's just trying to minimize the acknowledgement of their history.
Yeah.
And
You know.
and it says right there, it's set up by the Dr. Huey P.
The
Newton
elite.
Foundation. And I believe Dr. Newton's wife, Frederica Newton, is the director of that
Want to give quick thanks to 607 Up for coming through.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
popping through and letting the people know where the real black revolutionaries at. That's why we come on here and we keep it a spirit party every time. And for that, yeah, man. We salute you,
Thanks,
brother,
Rock.
because this is where the real Panther resides.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then just like
Now when I say the real Panther, I ain't talking about which Panther you under, who you with, and all that. I'm talking about the Panther would be a way of life, just like Black Power. That's not an organization. Black Power is not a movement. Black Power, that's a way
is
of
a
life.
way of life, just like how you said, is because we are concerned about enhancing our people economically, politically, educationally, commercially, medically. You see what I'm saying? Spiritually. You see what I mean?
Spiritually, now that's where Unc come in. That's where 607 Unc come in. We keep on that spiritual plane, because we don't want to. Wait, where you go? There you go. See, he can stay on the spiritual plane, or he can start reaching for switches. So we want to keep him away from switches. Because you know how they roll up in the hood, over on the north side, and over on the east side. I'm talking about down there in the Lou. Yeah, down in the Lou. You cross over the east side, you're in Illinois. Once you're in Illinois,
yeah, that's the Mississippi River right there, and the
oh
gateway.
man, that's a bad place to get caught up. Right there at the edge of the Mississippi River, right as you enter East St. Louis, you be like, oh man, swamp. Hey, swamps, man. I ain't kidding you, swamps. At least that's what I thought I was looking at. I was like, this is not a good place to get caught up.
No, it's not.
I thought the car was gonna break down or we're gonna run out of gas or something. I said, man, let's get over that bridge.
Okay, that's why if you coming from the west going east in the STL, you want to gas up in the STL.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about like if you coming out of Chi-Town and you gotta go through
gas up in St. Louis because you gotta.
No. Before you get to St. Louis, you gotta hit East St. Louis because you're on the Illinois side before you cross the bridge. So you might want to gas up somewhere like Joliet.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, down there.
You know, gas up before you get to East St. Louis. You keep on going, hit that bridge. But they got some nice clubs down there. As long as you fully armed and from what I heard, I shouldn't say that because it's been a while,
Yeah, and then
back
everybody
then, people
knows.
were disappearing, man. People were like swamps and stuff, man. I was like,
but St. Louis, that's where Fred Stanford is from. Who was Fred Stanford? Red Fox.
Red Fox. Oh, what was his original name? It was Fred G. Sanford. Yeah. Now, his brother's name was Fred G. Sanford.
Yeah. So, and I guess when they gave him the deal, he said he got to have it as Sanford and Son.
But that was the actual name. But do you know what the G stands for? We give I'm gonna have a poll for y'all. That give people some kind of inspiration to put something in the comments. What did the G stand for? Y'all can try to be comical if you want to. That's cool too. But if anybody know what the actual G stood for, then we'll give them a free black Ophanim Lion t-shirt. That's on the real.
Okay, I don't know.
All they gotta do is pay
stood
shipping and handling. Huh?
I don't know what the G stood for.
Well, we can't tell them, otherwise they won't be able to win the T-shirt.
Well, that's right. That's right. That's right.
And I don't want them using Google cheating and all that either.
Yeah.
And I don't want one of Fred's whimsical what he said it stood for on Sanford and Son either. I want what it really stood for, because actually, you know, Fred named that after his brother. So if anybody can look up his brother, we'll know the name.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway,
yes, sir.
Now I'm gonna wish everybody a good night.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Yeah, because it's 6 p.m. out here and it's dark outside now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's about to hit the 9 over here.
Yeah,
on the
and
East
then it's
Coast.
wet and raining out here.
Oh, thanks, Sister Quet, for coming through and letting us know about H-Rap Brown being ill. Everybody pray for H-Rap Brown.
Yeah. H-Rap Brown is ill. Jesse Jackson is ill. And these brothers are up in their 80s, so pray for them.
And then, you know, it's like energy never die anyway. And then their memory of what they did here on Earth, like the dash in between, like born on this day, and then the dash in between, that's what mattered, the dash in between what we're doing now. So y'all make sure that dash be good, you know, dash on real good, you know, but always follow what the Father tell you what to do, you know.
And then also check out how it is getting passed down to the next generations. That's very, very important.
Yeah. All right, well, let's do.
Because, you know, when they was doing their thing, man, I was a kid in the 1960s hearing the songs Respect by Aretha Franklin, Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud by James Brown, and then Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions sung that song called We're Moving On Up.
Oh, here you go. Since you're talking music, it's time to get out of here. So let me hit some music for the people and say thank you to Black Joe for coming in, and thank you, Shabaka, for Black powering it up. Appreciate everybody.
And thanks, Sister Arquette, for showing up.
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely. Because that's some news everybody need to know. Because he's the longest held political prisoner that's a Black Panther in history. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
well,
I'm gonna play.
Now here's something. Wasn't it that the United States was not supposed to have any political prisoners?
Well, I mean, you know, they said he was a prisoner of a crime, but they never gave him any exoneration. They didn't even give him no what you call it, when they have parole hearing. They should at least give him that. You would think.
Yeah. Well, all right. So what's the outro tonight, Dynamite?
Oh, well, I got a couple of them because this is how I feel about it, right?
The owner's big $1 million making in the white man's world of prestige, who speaks to his people 100% and don't give a damn about the money, being shot, take the title, take it all, and to go to jail tomorrow. I love my people, and I'm not going to sell them out, make no movies, and mislead them and marry blondes, because I'm one Negro who the boss let me come into council, and the rest of them in the fields catching hell. I'm going to the fields and represent them if it means die. So that's why I'll fight.
That's why I fight. Yes, indeed.
And I lived through his era. You know what I'm saying? And I mainly remember him in the 1970s, or mainly, you know, in the 1970s. From 1970, you know, all the way to the end of his career, and researched him in the 1960s. And that was the most hated Black man in America.
Well, when the gong hits, it's time to go.
Yep.
And there it goes.
All right. So I'm gonna
give everybody a big round of applause. Appreciate y'all. All right.
Okay. Thank you for having me, brother.
Oh, no, thank you. We got to keep rocking this, man. All right,
yes,
now.
Sir.
Black
all right. Always. Okay.
Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. Y'all know what time it is. The People's Show, the People's Network, giving you more when you lay your hands on that radio phone. Yours truly, the Black Ophanim Lion. I'll be here, Lord willing, Saturdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. and Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced, Tuesdays, 9 p.m. So contribute to the People's Show, the People's Network, so we can keep it coming to y'all. Black Powerful.